Let's see if we get anybody hanging out with us tonight. While we get this package together for Jonathan Reese. Well, we got one like, possibly one watching. If you're out there, say hello. I'm just getting this package together for Jonathan Reese for our latest trade. No? Okay. It's got to be here somewhere. The only place I have my chit. Let's see, we've been streaming for 7.5 minutes. I think this is the longest I've ever gone without having somebody come into the chat. Well, it's been over 10 minutes and we ain't had the first person come in and say hi yet, so I guess we'll probably get ready to shut the stream down if nobody wants to come in and chat today. Hello, hello. Coin Hound, Mason's Coins and Hobbies. Good evening. How are y'all? I'm pretty good. Can y'all hear me? Oh, good, good. That's good. Have y'all ever heard of a... Wow, that's why I'm off. Y'all ever heard of something called tunnel vision? Been walking around my living room, my dining room, and my project room here for about 10 minutes looking for this roll of tape so I could get this package together for Jonathan Reese, and it was sitting right out in plain view. I tell you what, sometimes. What's everyone up to tonight? I can hear you. Your volume is low. Okay, give me just a second. Just getting ready to settle down for the evening. I don't know if that helps anything. Let's see. How about that? Does that help anything? Can you hear me better now? Good on your end. Okay. I don't know if y'all can't tell. I reuse, recycle. I will recycle everything. I'll use the same envelope 5 times. I don't care. If it saves me $1 at a time, that's another $1 I can put towards silver. Mason's hobbies, that's good. Okay, good. Good. Glad to hear that. Got this package ready to go out for Jonathan Reese. I think I'll put that in my put out pile. Oh goodness. So let's see. CoinHound and Mason's Coins and Hobbies. Do y'all know about the 1-Up box? Let me know if y'all know about the 1-Up box. If not, I'll tell you all about it. It's a cool project we got going on. No. All right. The 1-Up box. Oh, wow. Neither one of y'all know about it. Okay. The 1-Up box is a project that I got together with 21 other channels. We are sending the box channel to channel. When each channel gets the box, they open up the box, reveal what's in it, decide if there's something in it they want to keep. Then they add stuff to the box, and they make a video explaining more about it, and then they ship the box on to the next person. Once we get through with all of the channels, the box will be shipped back to me, at which point I will have a StreamYards live event, and I will invite all the channels back in, and I will bring them up 5 or 6 at a time, and we are going to break the box down into 5 packages, and we are going to give the packages away. And the thing that we ask everyone to do is we ask everyone to fam all 21 channels, if at all possible. We can't make anybody, we can't make it a rule, but we think that if people are willing to put stuff into the box, then pay to ship the box on, and all that for all the other content they do, we ask everyone to try to sub to all the 21 channels. And then after that, you go back to my channel. There is a video called The One Up Box Starts Gall, and then you comment on that video however you would like, and then when we do our drawing, that's where we're going to draw the winners from. Give me just a second, I will pull up a link for that. Alright, so this right here is the link to my Gall video. So if y'all will click on that link right there, it will take you to my video, which is the one you comment on. But if you go down into the video description, it has literally the link to every one of the 21 channels. And if you start following the channels, you will notice that mine is up, Baseman64's video is up, and then I90 Coins' video is up. So the first 3 videos are up, and the box is now on its way to Ravenhawk Coins. I think you'll see that, you know, my video was pretty plain, pretty simple. It was just a start. Baseman, he one-upped it and put some really, really cool things in the box. And then after that, I90 Coins, he's more of a digital video person. He did some really neat stuff with the video. He made a map, shows where the box is going, and then he put some really awesome stuff in there. He was really inspired by Baseman. The while I don't mind taking the credit for setting up the box and getting it running, the actual idea of the box is a stolen or borrowed idea. There have been other people before me that have done the boxes and have done it so much more elaborately than I have. I just thought it was a great idea, though. Oh, we got a slow night tonight. Just a couple of us. Usually by now I got about 6 or 8 people in here for our big nights. Oh, me too, CoinHound. I've got so much to learn. Mason, how old are you, Mason? Since you're asking if you can comment, I'm assuming that's why. You know, if you watch the video and you read all the links, it'll tell you that you have to be a U.S. resident or at least have a U.S. address. You know, if you don't have a U.S. address, I can ship it to somebody that you know in the U.S. and y'all can work out shipping from there. But I will only ship to a U.S. address. Mason, you are 17, but if you can get an adult, if you can get a parental permission, then yes, you can actually sign up and do it on your own. You said you're almost 18. How long until you'll be 18? I mean, if it's only a couple of months, we may not even be done until then. Logan, Dia Terrell, welcome. Or Dia Terrell. I mess up your name, Dia Terrell, every single time. I apologize about that. I don't mind doing a shout out for you. Give me just a second and I will get back to your link and we'll get you set up. Let's see, July, October. We are fixing to be in July, August, September, October. It may just take that long, Mason. I would go ahead and sign up. If you're under 18 at the time that we do the video and do the live drawing and all that, then you'll have to have parental permission worked out, and we'll make that happen. But if you're over 18, well, you'll be good to go. Oh no, if it ain't the one, the only, Lurking Lakari. How you doing, brother? Um, who who retracted Logan's message? I'm the one that put it out and said it was okay. I don't mind helping out every once in a while. We won't make it the whole point of the live stream, but I don't mind helping out. Kayla fan number one, UWU. All right, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. Dang, Jimmy, you're quick, brother. Thank you for that. I was still looking it up. Everybody, welcome into the chat. For those who don't know, Logan, he's got 52 family members. We're trying to get his numbers up just a little bit, so if we could help him out, that would be great. We've who is this say? Mason's Coins and Hobbies. He says that he's trying to get his channel up a little bit. He's almost at 100. All right, we got, was that Coin Hound? All right. Well, Jimmy, you're quick on the draw tonight. You're going to go ahead and grab Mason's Coins and Hobbies for us too? Or you want me to get that one? Man, I knew there was a reason we gave Lurkin Lakari that wrench. He is on it. All right. Let's see. We got a couple of new things. I am going to post the link to the one-up box GAW again. For anybody that doesn't know what the one-up box is, we just did a little description of it. We have 21 channels that are sending a box channel to channel, and everybody is putting a little something in the box, whether it's precious metals or whether it is pneumatics or a combination. So far, everybody's done a combination. We just won't know what's going to be in there until channel to channel. And at the end of it, when it all comes back to me, we're going to bring all the channels up into a StreamYards event, and we are going to break the box down into 5 giveaway packages, and we're going to come together and we're going to give it all away. Woo! 6 watching and 9 likes. Here we go. We big timing in a small town now. Hey Jimmy, did you see the newest video with the stuff I bought from Graham Stacker? Everything that I got from Graham Stacker is out here except for except for one, and it's already been put into a trade deal. Woo wee! Walker Stalker is quick on the draw. I had all of this. I got 7 ounces plus I got 8 of the silver proof quarters. And the only round that I cared about at all, the only one that I spent a couple extra bucks on, was the COVID round, and I didn't even have it 2 days, and it's already in a trade to be sent off to good old Walker Stalker. How many of our younger numismatics know that when they did the 50 state quarters, the America the Beautiful series and all that, that they actually also put every one of those quarters out in a silver proof also. I like the gauze where they let you enter if you have your parents' permission. I am 18, 18 minus, or you're 18. Anyone else make YouTube content? Let me know. I'll put your link up. Yes, sir. You got it, Lurker. Man, the man with the wrench is on the ball tonight. Jimmy, did you hear me when I asked you if you had seen my last video about the stuff that I got from Graham Stacker on Instagram? I want to know if you know about the extras he sent me. Coinhound says I'm an old guy. Coinhound, I don't know technically how old you have to be old, but I'll be 45 in just a couple of months, and brother, I'm feeling more than that every day. One of these days, I'm going to get me a real camera where y'all can actually see the details on this stuff. Oh, Jimmy, brother, you got to check it out, man. It was a big old shout out to Graham Stacker, because this guy, man, he is something else. He worked with me on so many levels to get the stuff that I got, and then on top of that, he sent me extras. We got let's see. Take care, be safe, good night, going to bed. All right, Kayla, you have a good night, rest well. What about the Flying Twinkie or Nate Barber? They would appreciate. No, wait. I don't see the Flying Twinkie in here. Or Nate Barber. We would promote their channel. Logan, you weren't here for my. I don't think you were here. Were you here for my 5-hour live stream that we did last weekend? We did a 5-hour live stream, and we spent the first 2.5 hours of that stream doing nothing but promoting the Flying Twinkie. He had no idea. He didn't know nothing, and then when he came into the channel, we didn't mention anything to him about it, and we got his numbers pumped up from, like, I don't know, something like 15 to 35. Okay, we got something for the Flying Twinkie there. There we go. Y'all should check out the Flying Twinkie. He doesn't have a whole lot of content, but what he does have up is very, very good. Uh, yeah. So we hooked him up pretty good. And really, it all came from I saw him in somebody's channel, and he asked people to like his channel. I don't like anybody's channel till I go and check out their content. I went and checked out his content. I listened to him, and I listened to the way he put things out and the way he talked about things, and I was hooked. He's a very good presentation. All right, so Jimmy, let me show you some of the stuff that we got on here the other night. What was really neat is this round right here that says TQ on it and has the arrow thing on the back. This one right here that says Hot Work and has Darling ingredients on it. This one right here that says Darling. All of these are safety awards that were given out, probably to somebody that worked in plants but they are all still 1 ounce of silver. So that's pretty neat. That's part of somebody's, somebody's work. And now it's in my silver stack. We got, this is my other, probably one of my favorite pieces in my stack right now, as far as just silver bullion goes. It is the Prospector round. Got a hold of that. And I got 2 different versions of the Buffalo round. 2 different companies. I don't know which one made which one, but I do know they are 2 different companies and they're very different, but also still very much the same. One is proof-like, and the other one actually has the year of minting of 2015. Yeah, the prospecting rounds are pretty nice, and right now you can get them for a pretty good deal. I'm seeing them for 20 and 21 pretty well all over the place. And then these state quarters that I got Oregon 2005, we got Nevada 2006, we got Kansas 2005, we got Minnesota 2005, we got North Dakota 2006, South Dakota 2006, we got Colorado 2006, and another Nebraska 2006. So those are pretty cool. So those right there, plus the COVID round, are what I ordered from him. Now, some of the extra stuff that he sent me a 1/10 silver. He sent us a 2003 quarters set. Now, these are not silver, but they are proof. They are very, very fine. Very, very nice looking set. With the certificate of authenticity, of course. But wait, there's more. As if y'all didn't see that green and gold laying over here on the side, he sent us a Utah Goldback, $1, 1/1000th troy ounce gold, and this is for circulation in Utah. This is legal tender in Utah. Now these things will cost you $3 or $4 a piece, but as far as holding currency that's not fiat, you have that. And then finally, he sent us the Statue of Liberty Centennial round, or I'm sorry, Centennial $half. It is clad, but it is BEA beautiful. So he sent us quite a few extras. We will be doing some gauze here pretty soon. Let's see, what else? Where are they? Oh yeah, he sent us some stickers. Sent us three versions of the sticker. Did I just do a video? Yes, I did. CoinHound, I sure did. That's why I'm re-showing it all right now to Jimmy, because he said he hadn't seen the video yet. And Jimmy's pretty awesome. I'm sure he'll go back and watch the video. But between now and then, never hurts to show him off. Hey man, it's really cool what you're doing with the challenge. Good luck with everybody in the challenge while I'm going to go. Take care. All right, Masons, Coins, and Hobbies, you have a good night. Get you some rest. We'll catch you on the flip side. Well, thank you, CoinHound. I appreciate it. I just really wanted to show off my appreciation for the guy. You know, we worked out a pretty good deal on prices per ounce. And he worked out a deal with me. Like when I paid for my first ounce, I paid him for the ounce and for the shipping, and I asked him to hold on to it. And I said, let me buy like 7 or 8 ounces over a period of time, and I'll keep paying you for them as I get them, and then you can send it all to me at one time. And I saved a little bit on each round, and then I saved, shipping per round of what, $4 a piece. So I saved probably somewhere in the range of about $75. I mean, it's really crazy how fast it adds up. In just, and when I worked out with him. And then he sends me these goodies for the channel. I mean, you just can't get any better than that. I mean, he is big time community minded, community bound. He loves to give stuff away. He runs some really good sales. I was actually introduced to him by Guido Stacking. Guido Stacking did a video and put out some of his favorite Instagram people. And we hit it off like right off the bat. Some goodies for the night. Nice when you meet someone that'll work with you and meet your needs. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Just got my first 5 ounce silver quarter today. Jimmy Lacari, that is awesome. What state did you get? Those 5 ounce silver quarters are something else. Oh, San Antonio Missions. Dude, you're killing me. You had to get the one from the state of Texas. The home state. That is awesome, brother. Illinois Shawnee National Forest. That's cool, man. Those 5 ounce quarters are, man, those are really neat. I had never seen nothing like that before until they put those quarters out. I didn't know they did those big old 5 ounce rounds like that until I saw those, and I know they're doing the Queen's Beast also. But that San Antonio Missions, that's a really, really good looking quarter. I can only imagine it in the 5 ouncer. Jimmy, have you done a video on your 5 ouncer, Jimmy? And if not, you really should, brother. That would be just phenomenal. You didn't even have a 2 ouncer yet, and you got the 5 ouncer. Man, that's awesome. I haven't had a. I still don't own anything over 1 ounce. Oh, and you got it graded too? Man, you got a 5 ounce San Antonio Missions MS69? Bruh. Quain Hound, you did a video about yours. Let me check something, Quain Hound. If you've got me, I'm sure I've got you, but just in case I don't. This. Yeah, I'm subscribed to you, Coin Hound, but I didn't see that video when I was on here the other day. Let's see. This is done. Oh, okay. You bought it from PCGS. Okay, okay, that's awesome. Oh yeah. Anytime you're stacking silver, man. I mean, I'm in my 40s, dude, and I'm just now getting started. Definitely look for the good deals and hook up with good people, Logan. Um, Talk to Graham Stacker, like I was saying. Look up Graham Stacker on Instagram and work out a deal with him. Tell him you'd like to buy several pieces, one piece at a time, um, and then pay him for each piece and let him ship it all to you at one time to save you on your shipping. Uh, Before you know it, you'll have a nice little stack. This is my first. I'm gonna call it a big purchase. I mean between the rounds and the quarters, I got just over 8 ounces, and to me, 8 ounces was a large purchase. It's called Big Silver for a Little Stack. Nice, very very nice. Um, it's called. Oh, okay. The name of your video is called Big Silver for a Little Stack. Okay, that'll help. Oh, it's because I'm on the wrong one, I think. Yeah, I'm on the wrong one. Well, that doesn't help me any. Let me see here. My stuff in my first channel. Uh, let's see here. Paul Revere, a silver round, deal with top blue coins, my stacking. Oh, there it is. Okay, so, um, Coinhound, I am now sub to you, and I am now have rung your bell. So I will now get your videos as they come across. Very cool. Everyone starts stacking at their own pace. Absolutely. That's right. Everyone stacks for their own reason, and everyone stacks their own way. Um, but like myself, I don't make a whole lot of money, and so people that don't make a lot of money, when they have money, they tend to spend it because it's the only way that that you feel like you're having any fun or doing anything with your life. So, they say that. Well, hello, Blue Sandy. Welcome to the chat. They say that the majority of, over 90% of Americans don't have $500 put away, in case of an accident or something happening. So my reason to start stacking was because, I can't hold on to fiat. Fiat goes through my hands. But silver I can hold on to because I still have something. I still get to do a purchase. I still get to have something neat. And at the same time, if I ever need to cash it out, then I will have something to use. So, I will. I don't have $500 in silver yet, but I will soon. And I wouldn't have had that net had someone not mentioned this. Blue Sandy, what's the real deal? I turned up my mic volume earlier because some people were having a hard time hearing me. So if I'm coming across like I'm blaring or I'm too loud, let me know and I'll turn it back down. We were just, you can never go wrong with buying silver and gold. It's never a bad purchase. Amen to that. Blue Sandy, we were showing off some of the stuff that I did in my last video. The stuff that I bought from Graham Stacker. We got something like I got 7 silver rounds, of which one is already gone because it's already been traded off to Jimmy Lacari, and 8 of the silver proof state quarters. He sent us some extra stuff. He sent us a Centennial Statue of Liberty $50. He sent us the clad proof set of quarters from 2003. He sent us a Utah Gold back, and he sent us a silver 1/10 round to give away on the channel at some point. Yes, Coin Hound. That's exactly what I was saying. You put it in a much better way. Good. I like that. It satisfies the buying urge, and you have something to show for it. That was man. I cannot get over how amazing these goldbacks are, but they are so flimsy. Privately issued, not U.S. dollar legal tender, U.S. and international patents pending. But it does say for circulation in Utah. Voluntary local currency. Ooh, I didn't even look at the back. It looks even better on the back because it's all gold. Nancy Barber. Oh, goodness gracious. They are. They are absolutely stunning. And to think that Graham Stacker gave us, this is one of the bonuses that he gave us to give away on the channel. I'm still thinking about how I'm going to give this stuff away. We'll probably do for these 3 or 4 little items right here. We'll probably do some gauze. He gave them out and he said I could either keep them or we could give them away on the channel. But I'm not thinking I want to do personal growth with them. I'm thinking I might give them out to grow other channels because that's something that we've been trying to work on lately. They stopped making them. Someone was showing them earlier. They're still making they're still doing the 1s, 5s, 10s, 25s, and 50s. So they have a $25 bill. And of course, the premium goes down per dollar the larger the denomination you buy. Yeah, I always say that this $1 will cost you about $4. If you're asking, will they hold up? Like, would they be destroyed? They are plastic-ish or film-ish, so I'm not really sure how long they would last in a wallet. They would bend and crease and crack. I don't know if they would tear or not, but they obviously would not look this good for very long. Coin Hound's got 3 of them. Nice. So very nice. Oh, excuse me. My throat's already going way too dry. Oh, man. Last weekend during that 5-hour stream and the night before, man, we had some great trades. I traded off all of my Liberty walking half dollars. People were I was trading off what was it? One Liberty for two 64 Kennedys, trading up in weight but down in specialties. I will still do stuff like that. I've got some Benjis that I'm looking to trade off next. I've got three standard Benjis, and I've got one 63 that's in a flip, and I think they're trying to call it uncirculated. I don't really see any kind of damage on it, so that's quite a possibility. And I got another 63 that is just amazingly polished, high relief, and I'm almost positive that it's been polished, but I don't know enough to say for sure. Maybe they started again. There are going to be accepted in New Hampshire and Nevada. Well, I'm sure if they're going to be accepted in those other states will also more than likely print their own. So that's my general understanding. Where did my barber go? Here's my barber. Now, I was in ECP. I was in East Coast prospecting earlier, and let me tell y'all something. Some of these people that come up into these channels, I call them whales, because whales support channels in the most amazing way by paying 2 and 3 times what something is worth, which is great for the channel. It's absolutely fantastic, but it also makes it impossible for your common man to buy much of anything. Uh, you know, but I've got this 1897 Barber half dollar. Okay, now all I asked for in trade for this Barber half dollar was 364 Kennedys. Didn't ask for a lot. I figure, up in weight and somebody else would get something really old. It's 1897. It's, what, 125 years old almost? But in that channel, they had like a 1918 Barber half dollar, and they sold that thing for like $64. $64. I couldn't believe it. I could not. It was a bit rich for my blood. You know how many Kennedys I could buy with $64? Well, I'll tell you, you can buy 10 to 11 of them. Right, and that was less than an ounce. I mean, obviously, a Barber half dollar is not an ounce of silver. you know, and they were paying ungodly money. I don't know. I can't get into coins for value. I can only get into coins for melt. Maybe I should contact him and trade out to him and let him sell it. And these silver quarters, these silver quarters, depending on where you're at, sometimes on eBay, sometimes on Facebook, these silver quarters are going from anywhere from $5 to $12 a piece. I said, $12, get out of town. A smart buyer, always looking for the deals. Oh yeah, we're always looking for the deals. I overpaid on a peace dollar. I paid $20. $20 on a peace dollar, if it's in any kind of decent shape at all, is not overpaying, especially if you pay it on a channel. Now, if you find it in a junk bin, you might get it for 16 or 18, but $20, in generally speaking, is not overpaying for a peace dollar. Now, granted, for that same $20, you could get an ounce of silver, but if you don't have a peace dollar and you would like to get one, then that's not a bad price. myself, I've got a couple of peace dollars. You know, this one's a lot less toned than this one is, but I traded off. I traded off a 1 ounce nautical ounce ship coin um, for the 2 peace dollars. Now, monetarily wise, as far as if I was trying to sell these, I wouldn't get more than about $16 or $18 a piece for them. As far as the coin on the other side, um, you know, I mean, depending on how it's sold, I think I came up about $5 or $6. But in the end, it didn't matter to me because an ounce of silver is worth 18, but these things are worth about $16.50 a piece, even at melt. Yeah, Logan, you didn't do horribly, man. Oh yeah, 20 times face value for constitutional is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. I couldn't believe that. I paid I paid 16 times uh, for these dimes right here, these Mercury dimes, and that's the most I've ever paid in face value because I never had a tube of anything. And while I appreciate having them, I surely will not do that again. Yeah, I personally wouldn't pay more than 12 to 13 face for constitutional silver. That's great, brother. You know, if you can still find it for that, but it is getting very, very hard to find at that price. Very, very hard to find at that price. I got, let's see, I was going to buy an ounce for 20 with that money, but on the auction, someone typed faster than me and I lost. Um, an ounce of silver for $20 is going to be hard to get at an auction. You're going to find that a lot easier with a coin dealer, unless you sit and talk with the person you're buying from online for a while, and then you might be able to find something. Now, with my the local place I buy coins, they're not a coin dealer. They're a jewelry store, but they also dabble in coins, and so I'm getting um, coins and flips that are not necessarily beautiful, but they're not ugly, and I'm paying 14 and a half times face for them, but I can buy as little or as much as I want until they're out. So that one's got some nice toning on it. So 14 times face is okay. I'm not going over 14 and a half face. And once you get into the quarters, it goes down to 13 and a half to 14 times. So that's even better. But actually, I got a better deal on my silver proof state quarters than I did on my silver quarters. Brass Junkie, what's going down? Paid 14 times for $40 face value. Brother, I wish I could afford $40 in face value. That's awesome. If you can get that, get it every time. Well, that happens, Logan. Just keep checking out the auctions and you'll find some stuff. And also talk to the people that are running the auctions. Build up a good talk and a good diatribe with them. Build up a good personal relationship with them. Let them know what you're looking for and how much you have to spend, and you might be able to buy stuff from them outside of the auction when they're shopping for their auction, they might find some stuff that's just for you. I seen what was it? Royal Coins in Houston today had they had $300 in face value mixed 90% coins for 13.6 times. And of course, I was out of pocket, but that was a great deal. And they sold all $300 or 700, whatever it was. They sold every bit of it today. They had one person buy $100 face right off the top. I feel you, CoinHound. It's 12:30 my time too, and I've got to be up at 5:30. So I've got to be up in 5 hours for work. I don't know why I'm still on here, but here I be hanging with my people. We got 3 watching. We got 10 likes. Thanks for coming around. We will catch you on the flip side. I don't know. I thought about doing another auction, but I did. The only 2 auctions I've done were video auctions, and both of them kind of failed miserably. Wow, Brass Junkie, that's a lot of good face. Man, I just, I got $5 and some dimes right here. I got this little stack of dimes and a few quarters. I got a couple of peace dollars and a Morgan dollar. My coinage is not very heavy. I do have some Benjis and a Barber dollar that I'm trying to trade off. I made some good deals last weekend with some people. I might make some more this weekend. This Benji still drives me nuts. That thing is just so shiny. The luster on it's unreal. It has to have been polished. A 63, it has to have been polished. Which doesn't bother me, since I stack for weight. But it may bother somebody else. Oh, hey, more people would be great, but it's not just necessarily getting me more people. I have 235 family. I have 235 followers, whatever you want to call it. Um, I have 235, but I have yet to have more than 45 views on a video over 1 or 2 days' time. So of those 200 and something people that I have, either most of them don't have the bell rung or they're just skipping the video and moving on, which, it is what it is. $549 face. That's awesome. Let me know if you want to. Let me know if you want some. If you want to drop down and wait a little bit and pick up on some of the older stuff. I have some 40s, but I don't really care for them because they don't divide as easy. I prefer the 90s, but they are what they are, and they'll sit there probably till Judgment Day. But yeah, man, I picked up a peace dollar from that shop, and man, that thing was gorgeous. I mean, it shined, and it was just as beautiful as could be. And I put up a video auction on it. I started the auction at $20, which was a couple of bucks less than what I paid for it. And only one person even made a bid on it. They did the opening bid, and that was brother D-Dub. D-Dub did the opening bid on it, and he got it for that $20. So that right there tells me that even though I had a really, really good product at a really, really low price, that I didn't have enough people paying attention to my stuff for me to have an auction. But yep, I got like I said, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Kennedys and 1 Barber. I want, not Kennedys. I'm sorry. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Franklins and 1 Barber. Now, I would like 364s or whatever if you want it. Some people want to get rid of their Franklins or whatever. It's just got to be 90%. Or it can even be mixed. It could be dimes, quarters, whatever. But I want to get 3 times for the Barber, and I would like to get 3 times on this really, really shiny one, and I want two apiece on the other ones. But if somebody wants 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they want all 6 of them, I would do 2 straight across the board. So I would double up on my weight, and someone else would double up on their older coins. I've got 63, 63, 63, 52, 62, and 1897. Yeah, yeah, Blue Sandy, I get that. Definitely got to find something to hook the people, which is why I changed the way I stack. Instead of being stacking all over the place, now I do only stack per weight, and I'm trading up and down. So that's kind of people will know exactly where I'm coming from and what I'm doing with my stack. I've done a couple of informational videos on the difference between constitutional and ounces and stuff like that. I did a video on 1982 pennies being the switch year, and I weighed out over 400 1982 pennies for the copper versus the zinc on that. That was pretty neat. I'm lagging bad, so I might leave. I'm already tired. Didn't work. My internet sucked. Yeah, I get it, Logan. That does happen. 2 pounds of copper cents. Buddy, I've got probably somewhere between 5 and 10 pounds, but I can't find anybody to buy them. Even at 2 for 1, which is a really, really good price on them, I can't find anybody to buy them. I couldn't sell them on eBay. I haven't found anybody locally that wants to buy them. If I had an actual coin shop instead of a jewelry shop, I'd take them in there and ask them, but I don't have one that's local enough, so mine are just sitting there. I've even stopped buying boxes of pennies and going through them just because they just sit there now. Well, the whole thing about the scrap value is they're legally we can't scrap them right now, and I don't know anybody that's buying them. If I found somebody that was willing to buy them for 2 cents a piece, I would continue going through boxes. But since they're just sitting there, they're just sitting there. Well, see, the problem, Jimmy, is once they finally demonetize the penny and they make it to where we can scrap the penny, there is going to be literally billions of pennies turned in, which is going to drive the price of copper way, way down. And so they're going to be worth less than they are currently. People don't realize that. Um, Copper by the year, I don't know that they would sell any better because most people that buy copper pennies, unless they're Indian heads or wheat pennies, they don't really care about what year they are. I mean, I could try it. I hadn't thought about that really. I guess that's a gimmick. People use gimmicks on eBay all the time. Let's see. All right, 5 watching, 12 likes. We are big timing. Big timing in a small town. People look for errors. You know, I I'm just not good with the whole errors thing. My eyes are not very good. I don't have a scope. I have a magnifying glass, which helps a little, but it's a cheap magnifying glass, so it doesn't help a lot. Um, I need to buy a scope and a stand. I need to buy a new camera. This 720p camera is crap for details if you can't tell. It does not autofocus. I've got a lot of things I really need to do for my channel. Yeah. As far as keeping copper, I mean, I live in an apartment, so I don't have a whole lot of room to keep them. If I found a bunch of it, I would certainly get it. I do get cans though, being that I work for the city and I clean up the parks and stuff like that. Sometimes I can get some cans. The only problem with cans is um, when I bring home, a whole bag of nasty cans. I can't just leave them in my apartment stinking, so I have to go rinse them all out, get all the smell out of them, and then crush them all for space. And so I may spend 2 hours cleaning and crushing cans. And honestly, I could have made more money working for like $6 an hour somewhere. Well, that's the other idea, Brass Junkie. Though you're right, is to once they cash them out and people start melting them, the ones that are left to be worth a little more. Yeah, that I went into a couple of his streams, and people buy coins in advance, which I don't really understand. That never made any sense to me because they don't know if they're going to be any good or not. All they know is that they're old. Um, so I don't really, yeah, I don't really understand that too well. Now, the reason I was turned on to copper coins in the first place is I have something which is relatively rare. Give me a second and I'll show it to you. All right. So, for reference, okay, for reference, the the shiny penny is obviously a newer penny, and the other penny is what's called a split planchet. It is fully got the details on both sides, so it's not just worn down, but if you will look at them on the side, you can see just how thin this one is compared to this one. I know that it obviously is an error as a split planchet. I don't know what it's worth. That's exactly what mine's going to be, Brush Junkie. I'm going to make a video at some point when I cash them in, and the name of my video is going to be Aluminum Buys Silver. See, that's the thing, though. That's not a copper planchet. That's a split planchet. Now, I have a copper planchet, which I found in a box. A copper planchet. A copper planchet is just a blank planchet. It is the same size, widthwise, as a regular penny. Unlike the split planchet, which is paper thin almost. It's very, very thin. I wish I could show y'all better, but my camera is garbage. So that'll be one of the next thing I do is save up, you know, $50 or $60 or whatever the hell it costs, and excuse my language, and get a real camera someday, one that autofocuses. And I really need to buy a microphone that's not built into my camera. That would probably help for sound. But I'm not there yet. I'm still using like a 7-year-old 720p camera with a built-in mic. Do I ever go on Blue Ridge Silverhound? Um, no, I don't think I do. Yeah, the pluggable microscope, that's pretty much what everybody uses, but there's different kinds and different versions. And then not only do you have to get the little microscope, then you got to get the stand to put it in. You say you only use your phone. My phone camera is even worse than my computer camera. You'll see if you ever go back and see some of my videos where you see the phone camera, yeah, it's even worse. Blue Ridge Silverhound. All right, I'll have to go in there and ask him. I tried to ask Copper Coins, but he was busy that night. He didn't even reply to me. Yeah, yeah, they are, and I get it. Like I said, he's busy. Right, and I mean, all the big channels started off small. You know, when I first started following Rob Finds Treasure, he was already at like 50 something thousand people, but he was still smaller than he is now, and he was more personable. Now he's got over 75,000 followers, and you can't hardly get a word in edgewise. Yeah, 175,000. That's something, man. Um, let's see. IS is International Stacker. Um, I know Ravenhawk. Obviously, he's part of the box loop. Stormy is Storm and CA. I'm supposing. Oh, Brass Junkie. Were you in here earlier when we were talking about the 1-Up box? Oh, okay, stacking Stormtrooper. All right. Well, if you Brass Junkie, I think I've seen you in Storm and CA though. If I haven't, you should definitely check out Storm and CA. He's cool. But also, a really fun one to check out is Baseman 64. Man, Baseman 64. Outside of what's in the rolls, if he is giving out a prize, he doesn't like to give out anything that doesn't look like this. If he's buying prizes to give away, he likes all his prizes to look like that. He does all the shiny. that's that's Baseman 64. He gives away proof silver. He gives away uncirculated silver. Man, he is awesome. You have to check him out. Oh yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I thought I saw you over there at Storm and CA. Baseman 64, awesome, Jimmy. Definitely. Anybody who's in here, which is apparently just the three of us, if you're not part of Baseman, definitely check him out. Baseman started off barely doing 1 box a night. Now he's selling out 3 boxes a night, and he's thinking about picking up a second night. So he does Mondays. Mondays at 6 o'clock. Now, the thing about Baseman is, as awesome as he is in absolutely no hurry. Baseman will do 3 boxes, but he loves to talk. He tells some great stories, and he will spend about 6.5 hours doing 3 boxes. Say hi, hit the like button. Might not be on long, kind of tired. Well, Mrs. Zanner, we certainly appreciate you stopping in. Hi, I got it right this time, Mrs. Zanner. Miss Zanner, we appreciate you coming in and saying hi. If nothing else, hitting the like button always helps out. Lucky number 13. Can't beat number 13. All right, Brass Junkie, let's get back to the other thing I brought up a minute ago, the 1-Up box. Let me drop the link to the 1-Up box. That is my introduction and GAW video for the 1-Up box. The 1-Up box is a penny box that I scribbled 1-Up on top of, and I put some silver bullion in it and some silver coinage in it, and then I sent it off to Baseman. Baseman 64 said, ha ha ha, I see your silver, I laugh at your silver, and I multiply your silver. No, he didn't laugh at my silver, but he put a lot of good things in the box. He really did put some neat stuff in there. And then he sent it on from there to I-90 Coins. I-90 Coins put a lot of time and work into their video. They put up a map of all of the 21 channels that we're sending the box to. He put some stop motion video work in there with his little frog Pepe. He just made his video just very, very entertaining. And then he saw Baseman, what Baseman had put in there, and he said, ha ha, I see what you did, and I'm going to do even more. So it touches my heart how much that people are putting into this box. It's only on its way to its 4th person, and the way it looks right now, by the time we get to the 10th person, we're going to have to add another box. People are being much more generous than I anticipated. Jimmy, the box is either at or on its way to Ravenhawk Coins. But I encourage y'all, if you go to my video, which we encourage you to go to all 21 channels and become family with all 21 channels, because not only do they put out great material, but they are spending money to put stuff in the box. They're spending money to send the box out. You know, they're putting their money where their mouth is, and they're doing it all for the community, and they're not asking for anything in return. So I asked that if everybody could sign up with the channels and show them some support, ring their bells, watch their videos. That would just be awesome. That would be really awesome. And go and watch these videos that these people are doing for this one-up box, and show them some support. Show them that you're excited to see what they're doing, and the more people that are excited about these box videos, the more of these boxes will happen. Xander, I've got 10 minutes till 1 o'clock here, and I've got to be up at 5:30 in the morning. So, yeah, I feel y'all. Yeah, the boomerang box that he's doing with the what's it called, the Patriot box, the Constitutional box. That's amazing. Originally, before Patriots started that box, he was supposed to be part of our box run, um, and he had also just done the Brighter Days box. So between doing Brighter Days and doing his own box, he had to pull out of our box, which I get. That's a lot of silver to be giving out. Plus, he had a lot of work to do to set up the constitutional box and to do the amendment setup. So I completely get that. We have also recently had another pullout. I'm not going to speak to that yet because I haven't talked to the other people in the circle to decide if we're going to let someone else fill in that spot or if we're just going to close that spot up. So I keep saying 21 channels. Technically, we're down to 20 channels from 22, but you know, it is what it is. Woo-wee. 11-hour days, that's something right there. That is too much. I've done it, but it ain't no fun. Second Amendment. Well, they always say the Second Amendment guarantees the First Amendment. We be feeling that. Oh man, should have said that for him too. I need to talk to him about that. Oh, I wonder where old Walker Stalker is tonight. I wonder who. Yes, sir. It gives teeth to all of you. That's right. Oh, goodness. My people are funny. All right. Where are we at? He's probably tuckered out from all that winning. What did he win? Did he win something here new recently? I know me and him have man, we worked out 3 trade deals already. He traded off what was it? He was trading 2 Benjis, I think, or 4 Benjis. No, like I'm sorry, four. He traded, I think, 4 Kennedys or something like that for some Liberty Walkers, and he traded 2 more Kennedys for a Canadian dollar. And then he just here recently traded me off that COVID round for a 1 ounce bar and a half-ounce Sunshine Mint round. So he's all about that. He's all about trading to get what he wants. I would definitely say I've made more trades with him than I have anybody else so far. I still can't get over some of these other mint, these other stuff like the hot works and all that, the ones that are from the people that want them in the plants and all that. When I worked in the plants, they didn't give us full 1 ounce silver rounds for doing a good job. So that's pretty neat that people did that. Yeah, it's funny. It's sponsored from him, but it's her round, which he won through somebody else, which he gave back to her to give out for herself. That's a kind of a circular event there. Um, how many people in here? Is there anybody in here that does not have the telephone guy? I put up a video shout out for him today because he's trying to get to 400, and he is giving out buku silver just to get to 400. I mean, he was giving out at least three ASEs in cases, and wow, that dude, he is generous to a fault. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's giving away the giveaway. But I've done that. I've given away stuff that um, that wasn't given to me. If somebody gives me a gift, I will keep it. If I win something as a gall or something like that, then I don't mind supporting my channel or another channel by giving it away again. Yes, telephone guy is pretty awesome. Um, I mean, he does neat little videos, and he's constantly supporting the channel on the channel side and supporting the other people in the channels by buying stuff and giving it away. The 5 ounce Hercules, I didn't even hear that part. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I threw something up for him. I hope people go in there and pay attention and help him out, help him get to where he needs to be because he should be at 1,000 subs. For all that he does for everybody else, everybody in our community should be following him. Lurkin Lakari is quick on the draw tonight. No lurking, just Lakari. We might even call him Jimmy. My watch count keeps going up and down from 3 to 4, 3 to 4, 3 to 4 to 3 to 4. Oh my goodness. I think I'm just about delirious. I got less than 5 hours of sleep last night, and obviously I've got to be up for work in 4.5 hours, so I'm going to get less than 4 hours of sleep tonight. Oh, it's a good life if you can get it. I've matched his donation at Storm NCA many times. He's a madman. Yes, sir. Him and the telephone guy and the pizza guy, for sure. Oh, I will, Jimmy. I'll go to bed at some point. I got to catch a cat nap at least before I go to work because after I get off work, I've got to pick up my son. So, uh, speaking of ounce trades, I do have another one that I want to do a trade on. I have the 2020 Krugerrand. And I do want to trade the 2020 1 ounce Krugerrand off for just any 2 ounces of generic silver. So that is another one that I want to trade off eventually, because some people collect the coins, the Krugerrands and things like that, and that's groovy. But I would much rather have the plain and basic silver weight in a higher weight than to have the coin. It is pretty though. I was on a channel not related to coins, and he made an announce about the stimulus checks the first day it was announced, and he made $7,000 for a while there. We were buying out boxes and giving them all to the chat. Wait a minute. How did he make $7,000 on the stimulus? Nobody got $7,000. I think you got what, 1,200 for an adult and like 800 or 1,000 for a kid. Did he really get a $7,000 stimulus check? Fleabag, what it do, my man? Did a trade with Fleabag last weekend. Got his stuff up in here. His stuff is sitting right here. I haven't put it out yet. I've got 8, in the next 2 weeks, I've got 8 packages coming in the mail from either trades or gall wins, and so I'm going to do a giant mail call with all of them. Wait a minute. Okay. Who made, you were on a channel not about coins and he made what channel were you on that they made an announcement about stimulus checks and he made $7,000? I missed that, I guess. So this guy made a video talking about stimulus checks, and so many people watched it that as little as YouTube pays, he made $7,000 in one day. I mean, how many thousands upon thousands upon thousands of views do you have to make $7,000? 100,000, 500,000. I don't know what their pay scale is, but I do know it's crap. Yeah, I've never heard of them either. Oh, wow. Hey, man, if it works, keep after it. Absolutely. Get the money while you can. YouTube is like construction. It's feast or famine. You make me want to go make a stimulus video, only I didn't get any stimulus. He's a real estate guy. Oh, so he's making money hand over fist anyway. A young real estate investor. Okay. Very good, very good. His wife does it now too? Well, I would imagine. I would certainly imagine. Mm-mm-mm. So do we have a John Wick coin up there? No, no, we don't have a John Wick coin. Um, Fleabag, did you see my latest video where I showed all the stuff that I bought and got from Graham Stacker on Instagram? He took his channel and made it a charity. Huh, isn't that nice? I don't know who Graham Stefan is either. Alright, Fleabag. Um, I ordered I worked out a deal with Graham Stacker, who's just an amazing person on Instagram, to where I would buy an ounce of silver, and on that first ounce of silver, I would pay for the ounce, and I would pay for the shipping, and then he would hold on to that, and over time, I would buy 6 or 7 more ounces of silver. And so I I bought his scraps, his leftovers and stuff he wanted to push out at a small discount. So I saved $1 or $2 per piece, and then I saved $4 per piece on shipping. So by the time it was all said and done, I saved somewhere between $60 and $75 on just my first order alone. But then not only did I get all my stuff from him, but he sent me a commemorative what is it, centennial uh, $half for Statue of Liberty. He sent me a $1 gold back, and he sent us the proof set of quarters from 2003. He sent us some nice stickers and a 10th ounce round. So all of that stuff's going to be given away on the channel eventually. But so yeah, I mean he's just phenomenal. But the rounds, well, there's one round that's not here because old quick on the draw Walker Stalker, within less than 30 minutes of the video going up, he was all about the COVID round that I got. Now, me, I don't stack for what looks cool, and I don't stack for how old something is. I stack for weight. That being said, that was the one round that I bought that I paid almost full price for, because I just thought this year sucked, and I wanted to have something good to show for the entire year, and hey, silver is silver. So I bought one. He just had to have it. He worked out a trade for me, or trade with me on that, and so it'll be coming with the other stuff he's sending me on Saturday. Now, what I do have left is I've got 2 different versions of the Buffalo round. I got a Prospector round, and I got 3 different 1 ounce safety awards that somebody sold, as well as 8 of the proof state quarters. Yeah, that don't bother me at all, not at all. Um, and the good thing about if all you're stacking for is weight, if something does have spots on it or if it's ugly and dirty, you can clean it. All the, oh no, don't clean it, it's going to lose its value. No, it's coal, it doesn't matter. So I like that idea. I like that idea a whole lot. So one of these days, just for craps and giggles, I'm going to go through and like clean up these dimes or something just because I can. Oh, melt. Such a beautiful word, but nobody's with it. Nobody's with it. I can't find anything for melt. I can barely find anything for just over spot. Mm-mm. 1:10 in the morning. Whoop-de-whoop-de-doo. Um, were you Fleabag? Were you interested in the Krugerrand? I don't know if you collect coins from other countries, but it is 1 ounce, and of course it is out of South Africa. But the Krugerrand is up for trade. I'll take 2 generic ounces of silver for that. Man, I wish I could even just get to a generic bin. I wish I could get to a coal bin. There's not one around me, not within 40 or 50 miles. And I'll be honest, I can't afford to drive an hour out to a shop to maybe or maybe not get something. If I'm not getting something for sure, then I can't afford to drive out there. Morgans and peace dollars. Well, I do have some peace dollars, but I mean, really, what are you trading up from? With peace dollars, they come at a premium already. Kind of makes them hard to trade out. No, I don't have any gold places around here. Plus, I don't really buy gold, so Plus, my change is pretty tight, so it makes it hard for me to jump on anything. That's why I did the little build-up deal. Um, I'm working on another build-up deal, possibly with PLSTC. Every time I see his name, I want to call him Plastic. I don't know what PLSTC stands for. It looks like plastic. So, but he has a stuff on Instagram too, and he sells a lot of foreign silver. So I'm working out a grab bag with him here pretty quickly too. Hmm. I'll have to look into that brush junkie. I just don't think there's any around here. I know that the Cash America pond that we have here, they won't even buy silver coins or silver rounds or anything like that. The only silver they'll buy is jewelry or you know sterling. They're idiots, absolute idiots. Uh, all of these quarters are for trade or sale, depending on what the trade is. Because some of these quarters, like it's ridiculous. Some of these quarters are going for as high as $12 a pop. The only foreign silver coin I had was my $1 Canadian Voyager, and I traded that off to good old Jonathan Reese. But oh goodness, guys, we're about 9 minutes away from a 2-hour stream, and I've got to be up in 4 hours and 15 minutes, give or take. Uh, is there anybody that y'all want to go raid, or does one of y'all want to start up a channel? I can keep this up long enough for y'all to get moved. If anybody's in here that hasn't by chance yet, hit the thumbs up for me. Help me build up my channel a little bit. Oh, Jimmy, brother, I'm heading that way. Believe that. But I want to hold out long enough for y'all. If y'all want to, if one of y'all wants to open a channel, or if y'all see somebody that's on right now, let me see something. YouTube. Let's see. It shows that Coin Hunting Couple is still on. Big T's Coins is on. Confrontational Nonconformist is on. Nope. Now it's just Coin Hunting Couple. Okay. Just Coin Hunting Couple is on. There y'all go. CHC raid. Y'all gonna, y'all gonna tell them it's an everyday opportunity raid? That's great. I'll go over there with y'all for just a second. All right. I'll see y'all over there. I'm going to go ahead and close it down. I'll see y'all in CHC, guys. Everybody take it easy. Thanks for hanging out. And I will catch you on